Hey guys, Midwest Middle Class here. I want to do a video to answer a question. Mr. and Mrs. Authority asked me a question about my Glock 26. It's a Gen 4. She asked me about the grip. And first of all, I want to say that, well, actually, first of all, notice, ooh, it's a little dirty. It's dirty! Do you know why that is? It's because I shoot it. It's a Glock. I don't have to clean it. No, she asked me a question. Let's take care of that. She asked me a question about the grip. I had made a comment about how my daughter loves it. It fits her hand really well and everything. She'd asked me a question, but the difference between the Gen 3 and the Gen 4. Now, I want to point out right off the bat, I do not own a Gen 3. First time I handled a baby Glock was one of my buddies. His is, in fact, a Gen 3. That's what got me looking at them. And when I went to get them, I saw that the Gen 4 was available. And as soon as I picked it up, the grip is actually what made me decide I wanted the Gen 4. Because the difference is, there's two big differences. As soon as you touch it, you'll notice it's got a much more aggressive stippling. It's to the point where I've heard some people complain that it's too aggressive, and after a day of shooting this, or maybe less than a day, I don't know, but after some serious shooting, it actually rubs their hand, irritates their skin. And I've also heard that people that carry this inside the waistband, if you don't have a sweat shield or a shirt underneath or whatever, if this is rubbing against your side or your belly or whatever, that would, and I believe that would be irritating to tender skin like that. That's because it's very aggressive. To that, I would suggest maybe taking some light sandpaper, very light, and just lightly go over it a little bit and just take the edges off. I'm not going to, because I actually love this stippling. When I shot my buddy's Gen 3, my hands would moisten, they'd get sweaty, and his Gen 3 gun felt slippery. At one point, to the point of me I went over and I had to wipe my hands off and the gun off, because I just didn't feel I was getting a good grip on it, But like I said, when I picked this up at the gun shop, as soon as I picked it up, this stippling alone allows me to get such a good grip on it. And you notice I said grip. I didn't say purchase. I have no idea where purchase came from. And I haven't been able to find the definition of that even pertaining to a grip. But it seems like everybody on YouTube says, oh, I got a good purchase. All right, I did get a good purchase on this when I bought it, and that was the last time. This is the only place I've ever heard anybody refer to a grip by saying purchase. So I don't know if it's just a YouTube thing or what, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure you will. But yeah, as soon as I grabbed hold of this, I mean, this is awesome. You do not need, I don't anyway, I don't need any of that skateboard tape. This is good stuff right here. With his, it was almost slippery once my hand got wet. So the other thing with the Gen 4, the grip is reduced by, I don't know, I haven't measured it or anything. I don't know the specifics of it. Gosh, it feels like a good, I don't know, probably a 1/16, 1/8 of an inch. I don't know. That's kind of a guesstimate, but it's noticeable. When you grab hold of a Gen 4, it's just smaller, and it allows a better grip. I'm able to have much better control over this. Now, what they've changed is comes with a modular back strap, and what that is with the gun you get two. Also another thing, the Gen 4, 3 magazines, Gen 3, only 2. Just saying. But it comes with these 2 back straps, and what they do is they actually, you can see this line, this groove right here on the back here, and this back strap lays over this. They've got a pin, they've got a longer pin. You pop this one out and you put the longer pin in, and that extra back strap lays across that, and it snaps on there. It fits pretty good. I've seen them on somebody else's, but the small one brings this grip up to what the standard, what the Gen 3 grip was. The other one, the large strap, it's even bigger. And personally, I do not have small hands, but this feels much better to me than the standard Gen 3 grip. So the smaller grip works better for me. Everybody's different. You can put the small one, snap the small one on here, and it brings it up to what the Gen 3 is. Put the large one on there, and that's for some big old bear grip hands, So, but that is why, I like this better. My daughter is able to grab the gun. She likes it. She likes the way that it holds. I will say another thing. Originally, I thought that you'll notice how. Let me get my hand in there. It's hard to watch through the viewfinder. You'll see my pinky has nowhere to go, and for the longest time I thought that's not a problem. I actually like this grip. I'm okay with this, yada yada. And I was at the range with a buddy of mine who has the extended mag. It's the +2 extension, and it's just got a little flare, that comes off of here, and it gives your pinky somewhere to sit. And what I did while we were at the range, I made a comment about it, and he said, well, here, try it. So we just swapped magazines, and I could not believe the difference. I will be getting that magazine, the extended mag. I actually couldn't believe the difference it made in the control. It made it much more manageable. I didn't even realize it wasn't until I used that extended mag, gave my pinky somewhere to go, and it just increased the control I had over it. So, a little summary again. The stippling is more aggressive on the Gen 4 than it is on the Gen 3. The grip itself here, this is smaller on the Gen 4 than it is on the Gen 3, but it comes with modular, it comes with attachable straps, back straps that you can adapt it. I'm at a loss for words here. You can adapt it to either the same size as a Gen 3 or even larger if that's what you need. But I like it without. I like it just as it comes. That works well for me. And also, I would recommend the extended magazine. It's not a magazine, excuse me, but it's an extension. It's just this base plate. You pop that off, and the one that comes on, it gives you an extra 2 rounds. And and also remember, just like I said, 3 magazines as opposed to 2 when you go with the Gen 4. I hope that answers your questions. If not, just send me a PM or leave a comment, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Appreciate you watching. I really enjoy watching your videos. A lot of respect for your channel. I'm glad to see that we're getting more and more. I enjoy having the women's perspective out there because I have my wife and my 2 daughters, and I think that's a huge benefit, to bring the women in, and they don't appreciate they can't appreciate the manly man guy videos, like we do. They need to see things from a woman's perspective, and I appreciate the fact that you're providing that. And you do it in a classy, respectful manner, and yeah, just appreciate that. So thanks for watching, and as always, God bless and be safe.